Hey everybody, I thought it would be fun to steal Kathryn away for a minute. This is Sydney behind the scenes. I'm with Kathryn today just to get to ask her a few get to know you questions and also have her share about what she's been seeing going on in the market, because she's driving around town every day seeing clients, and so she doesn't know exactly what is coming, so this will just be fun, mostly for me. But so let's just start a little bit with what's going on in the market, and then we'll get into the juicy stuff before we end with Kathryn answering one question from the jar of mystery. As you can see, one of the questions in there is, what's the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you? So fingers crossed, Kathryn. Maybe somebody else will get that one. Awesome. So your real estate journey started many years ago with you and your husband Britt personally investing in real estate properties and flipping homes. So now you have helped hundreds of families through the process of buying or selling. And so through all of that experience in your day-to-day boots on the ground, what are the trends that you're seeing nowadays?
Well, 2020 has been a very interesting year, as I'm sure we can all agree. So trends for this year in particular, well, number one, the market really has just continued to get better, if you will, especially for sellers. So it's a seller's market, and it really continued even through all of the COVID lockdowns and whatnot. People are still relocating, moving for jobs, just needing to sell or buy. So that surprised, I think, everybody, really and truly. And we're still in a hot market right now. So with that, of course, this year came some different trends as it relates to how we actually go about helping people buy and sell homes. So we have virtual listing appointments. We have virtual showings. We would also, we actually even had a client that they didn't even see their home that they purchased until 30 days after they closed on it. Everything was done virtually. Showing them the home, meeting with the inspector, closing on the home, and the whole 9 yards. So that was very, very interesting. We had one instance where that happened. Lots of virtual meetings though. Of course, we're taking a lot of precautions as well when it comes to showing people homes, holding open houses, things like that. So doing business and how we do business has definitely shifted. But as it relates to the market, it hasn't changed a whole lot. We do have a shortage of inventory right now. So I'll just make this little side pitch. If you or anyone you know are thinking about selling, please let us know. We may have a buyer for your particular home, ready, willing, and able.
Great. Yes, thank you so much. We know that things have never looked like they have currently, so we have to shift with the market. So I do have some questions ready for our buyer's agents when I get to chat with them, but let's go ahead and keep on focusing on sellers as you have been for a minute. So what concerns are you hearing from families that are considering selling these days?
Yeah. So, well, with the shortage of inventory, one of the things we hear from sellers is, if we sold our house, where will we go? So on the one hand, you know, they could sell their home and sell it for a good price right now. But then, as I mentioned, the concern is where do we go? So if you're thinking about downsizing or even upsizing, and what some of our sellers are doing is they're taking that equity, they are moving somewhere temporarily, and I know that's not ideal, but they're doing it so they can realize that equity. They want to make a change anyway, so they're moving somewhere temporarily and then taking their time with looking for a new home. We also are actually going to be partnering with a company that can help our home sellers find that home that they want first, pay cash for it, which is great in today's really competitive market, and then at their leisure sell their home. And I've a lot more details about that I'll be sharing in a future video, or you can feel free to call me and I'll tell you all about that. So we have that program available to our sellers as well.
That is really great,
yeah,
yes. With multiple offers on every home, cash is king. Okay, so now we get to turn a little bit and focus a little bit more on you. So what do you enjoy most about leading a team?
Wow. Well, I really enjoy seeing the agents get it. I love seeing the light bulb go on. I love seeing them meet their goals. I love seeing them be successful, and then getting those really wonderful reviews from their clients, who are our clients, of course, as a team. That happens every single week now, and it's so encouraging to have all of these happy clients, knowing that these buyers agents of ours and our team members in general. We have Sydney, of course, behind the scenes, and Michelle as well. So when we get positive feedback, that is always so encouraging.
It sure is. Yes, I love seeing those come in. So here is something I know that everybody is curious about. What is it like working with Britt every day?
Wow. He can be quite a whirlwind. So he's full of ideas, very strategic thinker, and sometimes it's hard to keep up with him, isn't it, Sydney?
Yes,
right?
Yes, it is. Personal experience.
Yep, right. So he is. Like I said, he's full of great ideas, very strategic thinker. I appreciate those things about him. I think we complement each other well. And so that is good in this business, or any business that he and I have done together. So
this isn't the first one you guys have done.
This is not the first one. No, it's not. So, it's like it's a roller coaster ride. It's like hang on to your hat, get ready for the ride. And that is exciting and challenging for someone who is more like me, is like, more sort of even keel. But like I said, we complement each other well. We've figured it out. It's been, I don't know, 13, 14 years or so that we've been working together, and I think we finally figured out the magic sauce.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. Great. Okay, so many of us remember when you participated in the Dancing with the Stars of Cobb County fundraiser for Loving Arms Cancer Outreach, and of course you won. What kind of dance was it again?
We did a tango.
Yes, it was absolutely fantastic. So besides ballroom dancing, which I know that you're also currently doing, what is one of your secret talents or hobbies?
Oh my gosh, my secret talents. I can stand on my head for a very long time. So that's a secret. Not a lot of people know that. So I would do it right now if I wasn't dressed the way I'm dressed. But people are quite shocked when I
actually have personally seen this. We happened to be at the same yoga studio once.
Oh,
years
that's
ago.
right. That's right.
Yes, I learned that I do not have any balance. So unlike Kathryn. Well, I love that. Yes, that is definitely a hidden talent. I love that. Okay, so I'm going to be chatting with everybody on the team, just because everybody's going to have a different piece of expertise to get to talk about, whether selling or buying or investing or flipping homes. And everybody also will get to pick one question from the jar of mystery. So it is your turn. Go ahead and pick one out.
Right.
No peeking.
I hope it's not the one about my most embarrassing moment. I'll have to make something else up. Okay, if you could only eat one flavor of ice cream for the rest of your life, what would it be? This is so easy for me. Mint chocolate chip. All day long.
Love it, yes. I'm personally not a mint fan, but I know people who love mint, hardcore mint fans.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, that
Absolutely.
was fun. That wraps it up with Kathryn. I know no more surprises, but be sure to watch next week when I bring Britt in for a quick chat. Of course, he will also have to pick a question out of the jar of mystery, but until then, stay safe at home, or if you don't like your home, we can fix that. Unless you have teenagers at home, and in that case, good luck.
Bye, everyone.